go anywhere. I mentioned it a little bit earlier ago. Right here, this very grave right here is the founder of Amado's. The whole Amado family lot is buried right here. David Amado, 1969. He's the original founder. One of the big families here in Maine that we have in this graveyard. Another big family that we have here in South Portland is the Smaha family. They do have a small grocery store, and they have a family lot right here. You can find their grocery store over by the Casco Bay Bridge. They still run pretty good. Still pretty old-fashioned over there, so I enjoy going over there and checking things out. Alright, you may continue going in there. This is the Petro's Pizza. They have two stores, one in Portland and one here in South Portland. Very good Italian food. That's very well known. There are, but right now these are just regular family lots. Most of the families are from this area, Cumberland County area. The lot I'm going to next is the very first veterans lot, where we have a lot of Vietnam veterans that were buried here, World War I and II veterans. All these packed right here. Right here.
These are all veterans.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow.
all these graves right here are all people who served in the war. Vietnam, World War I and II. Wow.
It's fantastic.
Before we used to have just regular the white crosses, almost like the from the cemetery that you see from Washington, D.C. when they're doing their big memorial ceremony. You'll see them standing in an old graveyard full of white crosses. Our graveyard used to have those crosses, but then basically Washington wanted those ones back because to commemorate for all the people that were in Vietnam that had lost their lives. So they replaced them with these new gravestones that we have now. That's why they look kind of a lot nicer and better condition. You can actually read their names now. So that was another big reason why we did that.
He's a sister. Nuns.
No, they might have changed it to nuns now.
Is this the Shaw that I'm thinking of, or the Shaw family? Or is this a different Shaw?
For Shaw.
Oh, okay.
Air Force. A lot of priests and stuff were buried in here too. This one's got the picture of the people that were buried here. Couple. Yeah, see the picture?
I don't like the pictures on the gravestone.
McDane. No wonder.
What section is this? Does this have a section designation?
We're about to walk it. This is still considered the modern cemetery, or it's still the kind of half new, half old. Still new people get buried in here. They have a couple of lots, but mostly the people that have been in this part of the cemetery have been here for quite some time.
Word.
guys will see, if you look over here, a couple of last names Sullivan.
Yeah.
The Sullivan family was one of the families that helped funded for SMCC to have their gymnasium. If you look at the gymnasium's actually named after one of the family members. And then they call it the Sullivan Gym.
Napolitanos, that's a...
Not Sullivan Tire, is it?
Oh, the
No,
ice
different
cream?
Sullivan.
Huh?
The ice cream.
Yeah, yeah. There's the Robinson, Tully, Walsh.
I believe also Red is buried in here too. Ice cream owner.
The ice cream owner.
Oh.
Red's ice cream.
Yeah.
You don't have ice cream over here?
He's in here somewhere. I don't know what his last name is. I only knew him as Red.
Right?
I know Red
You'll,
is.
you'll freak
Red
out.
ice cream.
Yeah, his ice cream is very famous.
Famous, yeah.
People later on walk.
So where are we headed to next?
We're going into the old cemetery straight ahead.
Oh, all right.
These will be where some of the oldest lots that you'll find, some of the oldest graves in the cemetery,
Nice.
including the very first person that was buried in the cemetery.
All right. John. Johnson.
All the fathers and priests and nuns and stuff were buried originally when I was working here. This is where they had them. It looks like a couple of them are still here.
Those are old stones too. Some of them.
Oh, wow.
So the ones that have the Virgin Mary on them, are they nuns?
Usually they're nuns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Guess that.
That's old. 1935. When he was born. Roan Buckley. Huh.
New one in here once they get the funding for it.
Bellefontaine, 1875. Wow, 1922.
Oh yeah, they went to the same Dollar Tree to get them, but at least they got a name now. Very cool. I agree. When I die, I want all my tombstone stuff to come from the Dollar Tree.
1825 to 27. These
Oh,
are babies.
see, you were right about the lambs.
Yeah, these are babies. 1820. No, wait a minute. Is that 18 or 19?
1925 to 27. He was only 2.
Yeah. My brothers,
Sad.
one of them was stillborn, and the other one was 2.
You know, a lot of people
My mother couldn't have.
will ask
sorry.
about why there are kids buried in a pastor cemetery or church cemetery.
Yeah.
And these are mostly kids that were in foster care, either when they were growing up in foster care, and most of the foster cares back in the day were in churches. Catholic churches were the ones that took them in.
Yeah.
Also, if anything, if their family might have been that, or they could be also altar servers.
These weren't. They're too young, but.
No,
That's 2.
but a lot of them,
Yeah.
like I said, it could also be their family members of the father and stuff.
Orphanages, Orphanages, yeah. Churches. Sometime.
Right? This place was humongous. I never would have guessed it was this big. Well, what a beautiful view right here, though, too.
This is part of the river.
Huh?
This is part of the river. I don't know how much of it will be around that part yet.
It is pretty when you get down there.
Oh, someone put a pumpkin out. Yeah.
Wow, that one over there, kind of. Lanterns.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, wow.
It says Happy Halloween. That's nice.
Oh, that's really cute. That's like my grandma's color.
This is the old.
In this section, including the very first person buried here.
The older section.
Wow. 17, 18.
Oh, there you go.
1850. Wow. Check this one out, guys. I don't want to get in your picture.
Oh, you're good.
Look at this one. Wow. Wow, this is freaky. I'm getting freaked out by this one.
Who is it? I can't see.
Died August 10, 1830, 14 years old. 20 years old. 23 years old. I don't know, but I'm getting I don't want to step on it.
Very first person ever buried in the grave.
Oh, appropriate.
Lowry. Lowry? Ben Lowry?
James Lowry.
Huh?
It's James Lowry.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's attorneys.
Oh, look at these guys. Got perfect, like,
Wow, way
riverfront
Those are
seats.
some old ones down there.
Way down by the
Down by the river.
river.
Believe it or not, they were buried there before the ponds were put in.
Oh, interesting. Did they have to move anybody to put the pond in?
No.
Maybe they moved some people.
Oh.
No. They didn't have to move anybody luckily.
Up at Flagstaff Lake. That was a cemetery, and they moved it
Yeah.
so they could make the lake there.
Yeah.
They buried them in South
See some of these graves now. It's like 1861.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you guys remember from the last cemetery tour we took, they're talking about a famous grave maker who made a lot of graves for pastors and fathers and stuff. These are some of his works.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, his store for where he used to sell the gravestones used to be actually where now it is Irving, the Irving station in Dairy Queen. It used to be the spot where the guy used to make the gravestones right there.
Yeah.
Who'd you find?
Fireman and policeman flag.
Yeah.
They're asking about the flag, so that's a policeman over there, and this is a fireman.
Yep.
Flag on mine. Actually, yeah, me and my dad. I don't know. We'll probably
Nice.
have one.
Wow.
Kind of calms you down walking. Although I got
to this grave right here next to me.
It's in a grave.
This is the very first lady ever buried in this cemetery. The very first person at all. Rosalina Graves is her name. She died at the age of 51. They just kept it very clean because they want people to notice that she was the original person here buried, so they've been trying their best to keep it updated, keep it clean.
They've done a good
grave
job.
is very important to the cemetery as it is to the family and everybody else here.
Oh.
The original gravestone. And was this one carved by that same
Same guy, yeah.
guy? I forget his name though.
Like white marble, it's beautiful.
Yeah, white marble.
Camera?
Yeah, when they go to clean these graves, they use toothpaste and a toothbrush to help remove some of the corrode and stuff that might be on the graves that helps get the mold and all that good stuff off.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like...
Oh.
So, this is a Cavalry bell. For a while, actually, believe it or not, there used to be a church that stood right here. This is where a lot of the people back in the day had their funerals and their remembering services. After they got done, they'd turn this and let the bell ring to symbolize somebody died and they got buried in honor of their death.
Still up to.
We church burial spot for Catholics and such. A lot of fathers and nuns were also buried in this plot. These were a lot older than the ones that we saw over at the other spot. Considered this as the old Cavalry Cemetery, so these probably from around the 1800s when these guys were buried in here. So. And this was the original entrance to the cemetery.
Oh, cool. So they would come in from over on that bridge and come over this way.
Yeah.
Very cool. Oh, I can't see because of the sun. There we go. Oh, look, someone left them a quarter to make sure they can get to where they need to go. Gotta have bus fare. Or I guess the boat fare, right?
Symbolize silver.
That would be
To
boat
offer the
fare, not...
silver to God.
Right.
Yeah.
You look. All
Oh,
of
well,
them
look,
will
they all have
coins
some
on.
change. All right. Good.
This is sad.
Basically, the coins that they put on here are supposed to represent basically a safe passing.
Yeah.
Usually, most believers will say that it will help when you go into the pearly gates if you bring in an offering of silver or gold or whatever is cherished in your area. Ours is money, obviously, so you'll see a lot of quarters that are made from silver, also maybe pennies that are made from copper, but either way, they're coins that they're using to offer up to help them get into heaven.
Very cool. Look, they even made sure he doesn't have a top here, so they made sure that everybody's got one.
Pennies from heaven. Right?
Penny for your thoughts.
See, this is where I was thinking for the photo op. And we can walk across this bridge.
Let's do that, yeah.
Cool bridge.
When I
We got
used
these
to
guys
work
making
here,
sure.
we had a turtle, snapping turtle here,
Oh.
that, believe it or not, they said the guy that was working with me said that the snapping turtle at the time was about 50 years old. He said that he's seen the snapping turtle since he was a little boy. And now, I don't know if he's still around or not, but I saw him a couple times when I was working here back in 2001.
Wow.
This ancient turtle.
That is really cool. Yeah, they come on the wall. That's really cool. Not a bad place to hang out if you're a turtle, I guess.
A friend of mine asked me once, he's like, do you think all turtles know their name is Turtle? Because we all call them Turtle.
I go with that. I like the
Well, you know, I talked to one of them and they said their name was Raph.
Oh. All right, well.
Another one was Donnie. Another
Raph,
one was
Donnie.
Mike.
Word. No, we know. Oh, look at these guys. They're swimming away. Wow. A bunch of them over there.
Yeah, this is where I used to take my lunch breaks.
That's a
Right
nice
here.
spot.
Chilling on this bridge. I take my lunch break here. Just sit on the bridge, the car takes them through here. In fact, the history of the bridge, it's the founding bridge of this cemetery. This was the bridge that you would first come into. Hence, the angels that were on the end of the bridge are the original sculptures that they had since the cemetery was built.
That's cool.
Bury them, they put them in the walls.
Oh, and that mausoleum over there?
Mausoleum, yeah, that's what it's called.
And is that for the winter storage?
No, they're in there all the time.
Oh.
They don't. Once they're in there, they don't come out. There's another one over there. They don't smell bad inside though.
No.
Well, you can say that. I'm not convinced, but all right.
I have. No, they're actually sealed, so
Yeah,
like
inside the.
there's no airflow. I mean for the.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
that's
once
what they
it's
do today.
yeah, once it's closed,
Coffins
yeah.
Coffins are vacuum.
Bury their relatives and stuff that
Yeah.
they don't want their family members decomposing with the earth's elements, so they feel it's more respectful to bury their family members
Right in it.
in the wall instead of in the ground, so they can preserve their bodies a lot better. And it's just all a matter of belief.
Somebody left the coffins down there. This goes back all the way up beyond the tank. Yeah.
There's another one.
Back on the right side on the way back. Yeah.
So that's why usually all these are locked right now. During the summer months, you can actually go inside of them.
Oh,
They'll have them opened up.
wow.
Like I said, people can go in and pay their respects. They'll have little vases and stuff with flowers.
Cunningham. Mr. Cunningham. Richie.
Yeah, we don't have any tunnels here.
Oh, there aren't any underground
Underground
catacombs or
steps, no.
anything?
Catacomb. Yeah.
Right etchings on the outside of them.
I think they're cremated and those are crematory.
Yeah, I think they're also
And they put them in like little shells and then they seal it.
Wow, this place is huge.
That's cool, yeah.
This place goes all the way
my
back
God, it goes
down that way.
Yeah,
Wow.
it goes right up to the highway.
Basically, yeah, I was
river.
gonna say, basically that
River.
comes right out by Veterans Bridge.
Yeah, and that's like exit 4 over there, right?
It's supposed to symbolize Jesus carrying it.
Oh, when he's like actually carrying it?
Yeah.
Okay.
When the cross
Interesting.
is tilted.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's supposed to symbolize, because that's the angle that he was carrying.
Jesus was carrying his cross, yeah.
You're right.
Her picture's on it. Caliber over there.
Oh, yeah. What do you think? You see my friend My friend Jason,
Yeah.
he's got his picture engraved right onto it.
Oh my god.
That big monument down there, that is for all the military people. They moved all the military from the old military lots to this spot over here.
Very cool.
One of my best friends is buried in this lot. These are all veterans.
All veterans. Oh,
All people who died in the war.
okay.
Different wars from all over.